Y'all are going to have to give me just a minute. Not quite ready. All right. All right, everybody. Greetings and hello. Welcome to Wonderland Gaming. I'm your hostess, Alice. And this is me messing around with my OBS once again. Actually, this is Streamlabs desktop. But we're just adding a source here. Bear with me. There we go. All right. Now, anyway, guys, happy Tuesday. Hope you all are having a great start to your week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So I was looking around on Steam today and I noticed a thing. And that thing is that Control Ultimate Edition, probably all versions of Control, but I have Ultimate Edition because I like showing off. Control got an update. Brand new update, actually. And I'm super excited about it. So I thought that we would let's get back to it. You know what I mean? Let's get back to playing some Control. I know we've played it a few times on stream and we beat it a few times on stream, but I really, really like the game. So yeah, here we are. Let's play. Let's enjoy. Let's relax. Let's chill. Let's do this. All right. Greetings and hello, everybody. Welcome to Wonderland Gaming. I'm your hostess, Alice. This is the splash screens for Control. It will be in a minute. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. All right, so we're going to add a new source, browser source, and source, and we're going to add that source, and we're going to put it at the bottom. All right, good. Guys, commands with sounds works again. Once more. All right, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Game. Why? There we go. All right, we're going to play a new game. And I just adore this. It's amazing.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
God damn it! Who the hell drilled my box?
So, we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
I
Just done with
know I
phrasing?
shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
I'll fix it in a second, sofa.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, control got updated? Shock face.
oh my goodness, Cuddles. It did get an update today. Cuddles, how are you doing? Center on screen. There we go. Sofa, try your test again, please. It's not a big update. There's just more, there's a new set of missions. And the person who's in the new set of missions is voiced by Hideo Kojima. Which I was super excited about. And I'm using this excuse to start over. Oh, you gotta run. Okay, bye-bye, Cuddles. All right, bear with me a minute. All right. Sorry about that. Had to do something really quick. Sofa didn't redo her thing, so let me try it.
God damn it! Who the hell drilled my box?
So, we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
Wow, that was really small. There. Let's try it one last time. I thought idiots was the thing.
Oh my god, I am surrounded by idiots.
There we go. Let's see what else. Shut up, Sofa.
Damn it!
I
Who the
can't make it
hell
any better
drilled
than
my
that.
box?
So, we're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
This is how big it is now. All right, here we
I
go.
see it.
Let's get back in it.
But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
All right. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. For example, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately.
Where's everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. All right.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
The hell did I just pick up? Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary, executive sector Q2. Major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ, livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Compiled by FPC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. All right. There is the Director of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Oops. This is Office Bureau hard at work. Our Bureau at work. All right, and Director Zachariah Trench. Nothing there. All right, now it's important to remember how this is set up. So this goes back down into the lobby, which is right there. Right? And here there are 3 paintings.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh, I stepped on the wet spot. What's this here? Security order. Attention all redacted. Redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted, following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Why are we talking about sharks? All right. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request R4 or .e from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Hello?
Hello? There we go. Oh, shit. See if we can cool it on some of the stuff. I have a 4090, but it's still struggling.
Hey, excuse me.
Here we go.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a
Thank you.
friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Okay. So. It's dead. Oh, it's back. But there's the entrance. There's a painting. There's an elevator and a painting. Yeah. And it's the same as it was. Interesting, huh?
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Oh, that's normal. Perfect.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. When pending any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his or her country. Regret. Proud. Pride. Will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood or bleed. Loss. Apologies or sorry. Mission briefings. Welcome to the Oldest House. Jesse Faden arrives at the Oldest House, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Trench, do not disturb. Federal Bureau of Control. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Hey, welcome back. Hey, you're fine, Cuddles. I'm surprised you're done with your dungeon so quickly. Well, that was a terrible sounding noise.
Shit.
Yeah, that's not good.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
I don't want to pick up the murder weapon.
Something's outside.
I'm gonna leave.
Was coming here a mistake?
I don't want to pick up the gun. Ah, gotcha, Cuddles. Well, we should leave and not touch the gun. Green color Bayonetta themed boss. Nice. Alright, well, the game has to start, so we have to pick up the gun.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
This is normal.
Hi.
So.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
All right. Well, we don't have a gun. Bubblegum Polaroid. Oh, none of the vehicle. These are concepts, tattoos we see in your minds. A service weapon. It has many forms, like the house or prison you occupy.
The same
look.
gun.
The gun. Control the gun. Now, what's interesting about all of this
Okay.
is
Now I have a gun.
controlling the service weapon doesn't protect Jesse from the hiss. You'll find out what the hiss is later on. Because it didn't protect Trent. Or Trench, not Trent. Sorry. God damn it. Shit. So I don't have aim assist on right now. We'll see if that's a mistake later on. The board appoints you.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
All right. The service weapon, OOP-1-KE. Containment procedure, no unique procedures required. Description, para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. All right, and then research and records. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, privilege. All right, well, let's see what's going on outside. Oh, that's terrible.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
So this is the hiss actively infiltrating Jesse's mind.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You stopped it.
This is fine.
You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
All right, his guard. Field research on his entity, his corrupted guard, security guard. Confidential. Summary. This is funny. This was compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist, by order of director Jesse Faden. I told her to do this. Anyway, the Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Can I get in there now? Nope. I have no clearance. But look, it used to say Trent, but now it's me. Oh God. Okay.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Is the dead man?
So the dead man was speaking on the hotline. Shit. Oh, shit. Ah, that's the button I want. Is there a, like, get against the wall button? So here, so. Gotcha. Thank you. Alright, what's this? We're actually not going to listen this way. We'll listen this way.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room.
I love how
for
it says
any altered items or
unexpected
objects of power.
building shift. As if, like, some of them are expected. Alright, Federal Bureau of Control, dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. I need that in my life. Somebody is following me around, hey, you've already got reservations, you've already got flowers, here it is. By the way, she's 46. So this is interesting. Hold on. Federal Bureau of Control confidential for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Now, what's interesting is this is a safe room. People in this room are protected. But this person made it to the room and yet became a hiss. Interesting. Oh boy.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Federal Bureau of Control. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If the responses are within acceptable ranges of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Berg, how you doing? Rawr. Oh, can we ban that bot, please? Thank you. Cuddle's already on it. All right. Berg, bringing in the bots with him. Examination of paranormal topics. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted. A pair of scissors that consumes human Redacted through 2 punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranormal realities waiting to happen. Honey, can you check on the dogs? I think they're messing with the cat. I don't know what they're doing. All right. That's just a typical word. All right. Wow, you're really enjoying it, Berg. Nice. Shit.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
I know, it just came out.
Control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Inzoi hits early access in 2 days. It's the guy. That's the thing they're making the Sims replay. It's another game just like The Sims.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
No,
Are you with us?
no.
With the Bureau?
It's called
Are
Inzoi.
you still sane?
INZOI.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
I love her.
Okay, Jesse.
Emily Pope's awesome.
I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director?
Yeah.
How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
You don't know already, Berg?
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try.
Uh-huh.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out.
I don't think it worked.
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep.
Hiss agent. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report.
Deep. Ripping it out rips them apart. I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary.
Hey, Lord
17
Reaver.
years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up.
Really, you like Jack
I've been
Daniels?
looking for this
Interesting.
place for a long time.
I would have pegged you for liking something
That's enough.
more highbrow.
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a
Hey,
child?
baby.
It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Hey, Lord Reaver, have you ever
I
played
think
Control?
he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct
this
line
game.
of communication
I'm
between
currently
the
playing it.
director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept
It
in the
is so
communications
good.
department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
This is one of the
They call
best
me the
games I've ever
director.
played ever.
But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here?
It's
I think
so
you
good.
already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
Open more packs. Yeah, I'll get right on it.
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
And all of the
What
lore
scares me
that you
shitless is that I
find in the
finally
game
found
is
it.
so good.
Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Somebody answer the fucking phone. Do kids these days even recognize that as a telephone?
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Alright. We unfortunately have a lot of talking to do because we just started.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Alright, let's talk about the Hiss.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be
Honey,
the end.
why? Oh, it's
Pretty
only 1
shitty
second.
world
okay.
out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Oh, Lord Reaver, yeah, you have to put the space in there because it thinks you're putting a. It thinks you're putting in a link and it doesn't like that. F the Autobot. What about the oldest house?
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
So, Lord Reaver, have you ever heard of SCP? Which stands for, I can't remember what SCP stands for. Hold on. It's this thing that was invented on the internet. Yeah, the SCP Foundation. It's a fictional organization featured in stories created by contributors on the SCP Wiki. Secure, Contain, Protect. That's what it stands for. OCP? Do you mean OPP? Yeah, you know me. Okay. Well, anyway, this game was highly influenced by SCP. All right. So what about Trench?
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
That, and it would probably kill Emily if she touched it.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all...
This is very important.
New to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
So, to boil that down, objects of power are like permanent magic items. They are regular items, but they've been tainted by a connection to the astral plane, which allows psychic type people, peri-utilitarians, people like Jesse, they can control them. And the more powerful the psychic / peri-utilitarian, the more powerful the item is in their hands. And each object of power has its own ability / power. The service weapon, its ability is to kill things. But there's others. Like there's a floppy disk that allows you to levitate things, including yourself. And that one allows you to like project items across the room. For example, the most powerful peri-utilitarian up to this point that bound himself to the floppy disk was able to pick up a pencil and throw it. Jesse's kind of a monster. She can pick up like whole ass desks and throw them. But each one has its own abilities.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. His behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
So immediately suspicions are cast upon Dr. Darling. Something's weird going on with
Thanks,
Dr.
Emily.
Darling.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
All right. So this is a game that rewards exploration. Can't get in there. And it doesn't appear there's anything here that's interesting yet. Looks like Polaris wants us to go here.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
So the welcome message is really creepy. So we destroy speakers to get rid of it. I don't like it. Well, that's terrible. Resources always good. Travel costs. Week 83 report. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel Inn, and out. In and out, sorry. Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Expenditures, accommodations, $831.29. Meals, $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Minibar, $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not getting paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. By the way, the Boise research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. What was that? There's assets, missions. All right, so we have a new mission, Unknown Caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. Shut up!
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Alright, so I should not go down the really dark red path. Got it. That's not good. Shit. Fuck. Alright, I'm sorry. I know this makes me a weenie, but I don't care. Magnus bullets close to the target. Applies when using a controller. I'm going to undo that, but I'm going to enable assist mode. Control is designed to be both challenging and rewarding. We encourage you to first try playing it with assist mode disabled. Would you like to enable it? Oh, they want me to not have it. All right, well then, fine. Let's turn that back on. When enabled, aim is activated and deactivated by tapping the input. When disabled, the input must be held in order to aim and release to deactivate. Applies when using controller. I don't know what that means, but... Alright. Never mind. I was going to use it, but apparently the game wants me not to. Havana summary. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental United States. Oh hell, is Reaver giving you shit? I could ban him, just say the word. He's being a good boy. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy. Oh my god, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you very much for your Prime sub. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. No, there's no brinkmanship with banning people. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. One, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in their vicinity. And two, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? I can still ban you even if you're sub, just saying. So cute, you being her sub. Honey, he's double daring. She's begging me to let you let her ban you. Triple effing dare. Nothing. Lord Reaver's being silly. Good night, sweetie. Cuddles does it instead. No! Stop it! No banning people right now. Oh. He dared you? And if he dared you to jump off a cliff, would you do it? Wait, is there more people coming? Shut up! Oh, Jesus H. fucking Christ, why? Sofa! I'm gonna ban you if you don't stop. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we can't go in there. We need to be immune to the fungus to get in there. Do it later. But in all seriousness, if you, Lord Reaver, if you have any questions about this game, please let me know. I adore this game. I love every aspect of it. Oh, what's this? Better be out of control. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. By building shifts, they mean like the building will literally rearrange itself into other configurations. Let them show their ass. Let me see who doesn't deserve this scintilla of power. It's definitely using audio files. What's using audio files? Alright. Yeah, I can't wait until we get to be a badass. We are not a badass right now. God, it's so bad right now. Oh, would you like me to turn it down if it's too loud? Nope, what? It's not too loud? It's part of the environment. Oh, yeah. I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I can't go in there yet. I was hoping I could, but I can't. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. This looks like the only way to go right now. That'll change later. Oh, shit. Oh, I hate this room. This room is so hard. God damn it. Okay, I do need to play with the brightness, though. Is there a brightness? Yeah. That's better. Get! God damn it, he's got a shield. Ah! Stop it! Got him. I need that healing. Oh, shit. Gotta get to that control point. Fortunately, I know where it is. Berg, thank you for the lurk, huh? I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils for my toaster, and the fan, plus the timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. So the Dead Letters place, and you'll find that out with us investigating, but it is a place where they have intercepted and archived all of the mail related to weird things going out in the world. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish in the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. Can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Dwayne Barr has a problem with this fish. To Sakurai Trench from P. Bartwell, subject Department approval. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is a perfect home for them. I realize not all the letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. All right. These things that I'm doing allow me to open, they allow me crafting. That's what those things contain, crafting materials. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying how I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot, the corner table at the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Perhaps, or everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Is this what I think it is? Oh my god! Oh my god, Lord Reaver, are you here? Are you here? Please tell me you're still watching. Sophie, you shut up. It's not awful, it is the best part about this game. Alright, this is the best part about this game. Alright, so a little background, because you don't find this out until much later. But the Federal Bureau of Control, this big monolithic building that we're in, at one point in time, they came across a child. And the child was predicted to be the next director of the Federal Bureau of Control. But they had to raise a child. And they didn't know anything about raising a child. So one of the things they did, to make all of these scary concepts that we're learning about right now, you see how scary everything is. To understand all of these scary concepts, they created a thing called the Threshold Kids. And it was a kids puppet show that the Federal Bureau of Control created to help explain complex concepts to the kid that they were raising. Alright, and we're just gonna hit back here, and we're just gonna, there we go, that way we get a better look at it.
me, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fart person.
Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
We'll find your mama together. Yeah, just Threshold kids. It's the best part about this game ever. So those are just scattered throughout the fucking bureau. Isn't that amazing? Stop saying no. It's not awful. It is the best. All right, before we watch this video, what'd you think? I want your honest opinion. What do you think there, Lord Reaver? Oh my God. We'll find your mom together. Oh, he's not responding. Damn it. Oh. Nicely demented. That is a great two-word combination for that. All right.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
A cup. Yeah. Yeah, a cup. Yep.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
All right, so we want to go to the communications department.
We're on the right track.
Okay. Look at these old pistachios, trail mix, potato chips. Like everything is protein bars. Huh. I left one in the air in dead letters. Really? What'd I miss? Oh, one of the people floating? There's probably several I left. Yeah. I just do it to shut them up temporarily. They always come back though. Oh God. Oh, that guy's dead.
object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Ow! God damn it! Stop it! Alright. Jesus. Scared me. Why are you showing off to Katie? Oh, it's a good girl. Yes, I know. You know other mama's holding you. I don't know why. What? I do not have room for her now. Side of this, but apparently not. All right. Well, let's go across. Please don't stab me. Hey, stop. Right, you ready? The floppy disk nuke can be bound to gain launch such telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I don't remember how to use launch. I remember now. I love this ability. Stop, mute them, Director. Floppy disk is now bound / delivered. His Antigonus is seeking
there
something.
You are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help you fight this.
Shit. There we go. Yay, we did it. Yeah, the launchability makes Jesse fucking OP as shit. More stuff. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. I don't usually read lots of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing around, almost like a catchphrase, got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population into using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. You just get the feeling that he really picked the wrong side in that. The floppy disk must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description, para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to, to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling's presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Background: stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles, believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. His demolition expert. Field research on his entity, his corrupted demolition expert, confidential. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile material and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specialty-built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track Redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. And then the Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Interesting. Alright. So we are now headed to the mailroom.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Oh, God damn it. Ooh, wasabi peas. Those sound yummy. See? I'm with you. I love wasabi. Alright, Tomasi, Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family is killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi, out. Does your wife like peas? Because I don't like the taste of peas. Ah!
This must open the door.
Let's, find his control point. That. Those are just radios, they don't do anything. Shut up! God! Oh, it's another clearance level 1.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
I love this.
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since.
Exactly,
I
Lord
happily
Reaver.
took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
So, America Overnight is run by the Bureau,
Overnight.
and its job is to basically, it's a couple of things. One is a place for crackpots to call into and spread false rumors. That it comes to the advantage of the Bureau. Because the Bureau ultimately is trying to hide all the supernatural shit that's going on, or what they call paranatural shit that's going on. And so the more like since they have a lightning rod for places that where a crackpot will call into, then when an actual event occurs and they call into there, the mass cultural awareness will believe that it's fake. Does that make sense? And the second option is their own people listen for this. And when they hear that, like, oh, this might be something that actually happened, they'll go investigate, and then they'll try to secure whatever it is. Disavow and collect credible info leads. Exactly right. Exactly right. Why can't I go there? Medics. Yeah, it's that guy's stuff. Hello? Jesus Christ, it's dark in there. Game, please, give me some light. It's not. Alright. Well, all that blood seems a little not good. Oh, hello, infected Tomasi.
They can fly now. Great.
I don't have dodge yet. How's the agency square with other government agencies? They are a shadow part of government. Most of the United States doesn't know that the Bureau of Control exists. In fact, there's things that you find later on where they're like, yes, I understand we went over our budget, but it's okay as long as we're able to keep our costs reasonable, because nobody's going to go through the budget with enough of a fine-tooth comb to discover what's really going on.
They can fly now.
It would probably make Doge's life a lot easier. Mossy is a hard fight. Said it was cool that we launched a cup once. Where is he? There he is. Got it.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
That's Audie. How do we get back there? Maybe it's down below. Nope. Doesn't look like it. So it's paranormal and esoteric all the time. I don't know what you mean. Sorry. I don't know how to get back there. That was the locked door we had earlier. The Bureau. It is, but there are large parts of the Bureau that are stable, where work can get done. It's right now in lockdown because of this Hiss invasion, so it's not normally this bad. It's much worse now than it normally is, if that makes sense. But yeah, they're always, their whole job is to hunt down things like what we've been seeing and try to fix them. Butte, another AWE. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. This is important. We'll be finding this later on. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. I'm sorry, could you imagine that? It's like, hey, Bob, got a task for ya. Go ahead and pull that cord. Fuck you, I'm not pulling that cord. Anyway, he disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident.
All right, take this down. All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy?
Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
It's unclear. But presumed to be modern day times. I know you see a lot of... What did we see here? It's elevated. So sorry, I almost got sidetracked. So there looks like a lot of anachronistic things in here, like older computers, the old tape decks and stuff like that. But the reason for that is newer technology reacts unpredictably inside the oldest house. When we first got in, you missed this part, but there was a note basically saying things that are allowed inside the house or things are disallowed. And a list of things are like smartphones, smart tablets, smart gaming tablets. And then it's like, and then it goes smart anything. And the reason for that is they react unpredictably within the oldest house. The oldest house, is mutable. And so the Bureau doesn't know how the house is going to react when you bring something new inside of it. So that's why when you look inside of the vending machine, nothing has a logo on it. That's why when you look at the computers, they're all old, because there is a very solid expectation of what these old computers and what this old equipment is supposed to do, and the oldest house is less likely to corrupt them. Like the CRT monitors, exactly. Yeah. Eventually, it is presumed, you know, like 20, 30 years from now, we can move away from the CRTs and get like, you know, older, you know, flat panel monitors. And because those have solidified themselves in the psyches of, you know, humans at that point.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, with most arts...
The hotline can't be far now.
Somebody answer the fucking phone! But yeah, a lot of this game is all about cognizance. What we're aware of, what we're not aware of. Hotline security login. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian, and Carol Bishop, custodian. So nobody comes in here except for Director Trench, and sometimes a custodian. All right, let's go. Okay, so we can't get there.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Green logic. The light switch cord.
Yeah?
The door marked with the black pyramid.
Door marked with the black pyramid. So, I happen to know this. A lot of what makes these AWEs, or not AWEs, objects of power work, are rituals. And one of the most common rituals is covers the rule of 3. 1. Notice. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. Law of 3 applies. 2.
Whoa.
3.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Door's locked.
Hello? Anyone here?
So, I happen to know that everything centers around... There we go. Correct, but I can't get in there. I have to find the key. Ah, the key.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
So, there's several times we're going to have to come in here, and each time the puzzle is different. That time the puzzle was rule of 3. We had to hit the bell 3 times. But it'll get more complicated going on. Hotline Seashell is a transmitter or bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. So this is a phone that talks to the astral plane. Oh yeah, fuck that thing. We don't like that thing. Those are astral entities, and they cannot be killed. All they can do is kill you. Creepy as fuck, huh? Shit. Away. All right. So yeah, each of the occultic powers, you have to bind yourself to it.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any...
I have it.
I think we can... Yeah, here we go.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
So this is how we talk to Trent.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
So there was a reference to Northmore there. Northmore was the previous director. And he has an interesting fate. Hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description, pair utility. The object is a 1960s era red bakelite phone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Right. So I don't know if you saw it, but we got a bunch more of those hotline messages. Let's go look at them.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic.
I love the ambiance.
And the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places. And sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in. Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts? Dimming my eyes? It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago.
Oh, you did.
The thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Well, that's terrible. All right, and then we have one message from the board. You are the director now. We expect independence and dependence. You are authority, chosen one. Bureau, game needs you. Pretty straightforward. Thank you. All right.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
And shortcut to Trench's room. Urgent Bureau of Control to all executive staff. I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. Here we go about the budget, Lord Reaver. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. So that answers your question about the federal government. I see. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice will help protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. That was a room we couldn't get into before because we didn't have clearance. Can't get in there yet. Alright, examination of paranormal topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redaction signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. So that goes, again, talking about the stuff we were talking about before. It's just radio. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off on the Islamabad station for these 3 years. I've earned the right to a replace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Fair, I suppose. Where's this? I don't know. Interesting. I don't remember being there before. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that's cool. These are the new suits that are available now. This is part of the update. I really like that. Yeah, we're gonna wear this. Oh my god, that's so cool! Oh wow, that's creepy as fuck. Alright, I like it.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk. I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone.
Salvador? He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great.
Okay,
I'll check the internal
like
documentation
the outfit,
for
but I
any
don't like the
lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Hello, Odsy. Sofa likes Ati. She's screaming Ati in the other room. It's hilarious. NSCO2. else to talk about?
Hi, Jesse.
Nope, nothing new.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Alright, so what's this? Alright, Analysis Hiss Threat Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade our corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRE devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past 3 weeks has not been affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Ms. Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Oh, we have a new hotline thing. The board. We are at war / hostile takeover. The Hiss is that opposing force, foreign power. We will provide countermeasures strategy. Accept and just them at control points. These countermeasures missions will benefit you. We will give you resources and rewards for each completed countermeasure. So basically it's saying I can do a control point and I can get some advantages. Okay, yeah, I have to change the suit. I don't like the suit.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I don't hear it, you weirdo.
Hope has asked us to
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
You mean like in person?
in person with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Alright, so I have new abilities. Health, energy, melee, launch. So we want to do more damage with launch. Thank you. It is Ati, yes. So thank you, Sofa. Alright, we're going to do more damage. Because we like launch doing lots and lots and lots of damage. Alright, we only have one ability point. We could use more energy, though. So we're going to do that. Alright. I really kind of like her civilian outfit the best. Alright, so we can do mods. Construct a random weapon mod. Alright, we're not gonna do that. Construct shatter. I don't have enough materials yet. Then board countermeasures. Pierce maneuvers. Kill enemies with the service weapon in Pierce mode. We don't have Pierce yet. Executive incursion. His guards. We'll get a random weapon mod. Using spin. I think that's the one I have, isn't it? What form do I have? Resume game options. Grip. Grip is the one that I have. Alright. Alright, so we do have some mods. Oh, we have a nice mod here. Astral reload efficiency. What does that do? Just reload speed of 16% faster. Damage boost. Alright. Personal mods. Launch efficiency, which lowers energy cost. There we go.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
I love this.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Alright, let's see what Adi wants.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay, I guess we'll go to maintenance. Health? No. Never health, Lord Reaver, no.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
It's Ati!
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
Exactly. Exactly, Sofa. So we can't go in there.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Can't go there. Ah, another fight coming up.
I didn't realize it was my supervision.
What was that? Oh, I didn't realize it was my sub-anniversary. You just like saying so. Really? What else want to play? Oh, you want to play? Shit. Gosh, I hope Ati is okay. So the NSC-2, by the way, we saw it earlier, NSC-02. That is the power plant for the entire Bureau. It powers everything. And that's actually a big thing once you find out what NSC stands for. I can't go in there. I'll die.
What's down that way?
Cleanse the merry-go-round horse.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Right? Alright, let's see what this object of power does. No, don't spoil it. Yeah. I mean, I already know. Use evade. I don't remember how. The horse choo-choo allows you to evade dash. Use it. Prove escape yourself. There it is. All right. From the beginning, really? Oh, bullshit! I'm gonna murder this thing. What? God damn it. Oh shit. Alright. I always hated this one. Pardon me, sorry. Thank you. Alright. Run around without being stupid. There we go. So now we have evade, which allows us to get out of the way.
Just keep up with me now.
Oh. Case files. Merry-go-round horse. Containment procedure. Object is to be kept in a confined space when unbound. Description / para utility. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by redacted. Agents invoked Formula C.5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. Seems normal. Oh, I went the wrong way. Ah, there we go. I just went the wrong direction. Ahti! You're here!
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Clearance level 2.
That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
So, what I missed there the first time he talked, and what Jesse missed there, but he said pretty plainly that if we don't fix the parts of the power plant that are like broken, then the pensioner inside the power plant, there's an old dude inside the power plant. Something bad will happen to him. Why is there a pensioner inside a power plant? Burn the trash.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power.
If he's gonna do that, oh, there's no hotline for him. Is there really no collectible? There's no hotline message?
Watch. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Richard's duty to keep the lights on. Okay. That's where I keep all my old dudes in the power plant. Oh, okay. strange. NSC 02. Go that way. All right.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
All right. But before I do that, hopefully not. You don't really want to go into the power plant.
Man, hey!
What?
Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you
Hi.
be in a safe room?
No.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure.
Why are you
Ma'am.
not
Let's
looking at
skip
me?
the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Yes,
Listen,
Darling did.
I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss?
Promise cutscene.
That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Hey, there he is.
Try to stay alive.
And he's gone.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
All right, so let's talk about the hiss.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
Use a light cord, yank on him 3 times.
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Bill of control. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ahti, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. Yes, in case you hadn't noticed, something's up between Trench and Darling. I know it isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
North Moore was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it, didn't trust it, didn't want to rely on it. North Moore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end, contain the situation. North Moore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on.
That's a hint there.
Here's to you, North Moore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
So yeah, that's our hint, that North Moore craved power and ended up gaining too much power. And then stuff. All right, let's see if we can get more.
Crew feels a lot safer when you're around.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
All right.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new was our best bet.
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
Ahti is Ahti. Leave him alone. All right, let's get started. Let's get moving.
Hey, what's your... Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
All right. So the Hiss are fucking with the NSC. We need to fix that. Cool pumps are this way. I usually go to the right, so we're gonna go left first this time. Maybe not. God, those things suck. Really? God, I hate these things. Alright. His charge. The His charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from his corruption. His charge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focus His resonance so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss charge is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Alright, let's go get the coolant working again. Well, we have learned that things that are red are bad.
Power.
Pumps are this way. What's up here? Oh, it's the furnace chamber. This is where I need to be for this side quest I'm on.
By trash, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Oh shit, I was just at a control point. I need to use the skills I got. Alright, how many more do we have? Oh, hello. That up in a minute. Oh wait. Capri! Hey honey! How are you? Thank you so much! 56 months! My god! There's 3 months longer than Sofa. That's amazing! Thank you so much, sweetie. Oh, let's go over there. I was trying to avoid coming down here because all I have to do is get right back out, but oh, there's something here anyway. MailTube complaint. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or of a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why did we even have these fucking tubes if they spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Rodriguez. How you been, hon? Oh, the first month is most important because it was your first time. Fair. It is the most memorable. It's the one you always remember, right? I remember my first time. I actually do. It was uncomfortable and embarrassingly fast. And I was awkward and spilled the contents of the condom all over myself. It was great. Alright. We're missing one container still, but listen to this. This is one of my favorites.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department.
So great.
I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them.
Okay.
The furnace can speak.
Okay.
It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that?
No.
It's a sentient force capable of communicating.
It's not.
I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Dr.
Pierce.
Please don't feed people to the furnace. That'd be great. Even if it is intelligent and can talk, I would prefer that you did not. Oh. Capri, I know you haven't heard me talk about it in a while, but no, I don't have any updated information about Moira, and I'm sorry. I'm at a dead end. I don't know what to do. I have kept looking at obituaries. I haven't seen anything, so whatever's going on with her, she's apparently alive still. But I don't know. Oh, there. All right, we completed the mission. Oh, we got some ability points. Yay! We did a side quest. All right. 5 ability points. What's this do? I'll launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. Yes, we will do that. Absolutely. All right, what else? Launch basic enemies when their health is low or more damage. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. One of my favorite abilities. All right, and we will wait for any more. Health. Okay, fine. I'll get health because you asked me to get health, but I normally don't. Yeah, health. There. I got 10% extra health. Oh, I know, Capri. I know. All right. Can we get spin? We can't. But we can get shatter. But I'm going to save it because we're almost to spin. And spin basically turns the gun into a... this turns it into a shotgun. This turns it into a machine gun. So let's wait.
Just hold together a little longer.
No, we can't. Nope. Nope. If you're gonna die now, don't scare me. got the cooling pumps.
Bro, go to shit. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the bowl.
That seems to piss everybody off. We're good for right now. Alright, we are. Alright. Alright, so we got one of the cooling pumps working again.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with it.
Deal with this shit.
He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got him caught with his hand in the waist.
So, thank you for the 100 run biddies and the terrifying.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
You are helping. Gross. Gross. Yeah, it is the poop monster. Oh shit. Gross. Anybody else want to help by... So, I got rid of the plug. Good, alright. Alright, that was close. Got him. We get them both? Oh, shit on a cracker. What is that guy? Alright, well, we fixed the coolant pumps. We did good! We did a thing. Lost you. Holy shit. I did it. I fixed a person. Nothing bad happened.
You know, sometimes I look around and I just think a desk job would be so nice. Oh, fuck it. I'd probably get bored.
Probably, yeah. Alright, well, he doesn't have anything to say, so we'll keep going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
No abilities, let's keep going. Alright, so we went left. Let's go to the right this time. Get out! Mother bus bucket litter! Yeah, that freaking grenade launcher into my back didn't feel too good. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit more before stopping tonight.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Oh, we can't go in there. Not yet. Oh, it's already there. Okay.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shift.
The game? I can't see what you Thank you. I didn't mean to do that. Mother cuss bucket. God damn it. Hello, dick guy. Shit, I'm toast.
Now we won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
There's that. Alright, I guess we can get out. Alright, we're good. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still in a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Heps Donstol's turn. Remus. His trooper. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWEs, thresholds, or any other paranaturally hazardous situation. They are heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, his troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry from the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers. In addition to their already formidable FBC-issued armor, the Hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that, to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Holy crap, that could have been bad. Fully healed. Let's cleanse this area.
To protect them. Forces contain. A lockdown.
All right, we lifted the lockdown, yeah.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
So. Yeah. We did it! And look, no more red, nasty, terrible stuff going on. It's all nice. Could there be more in there? Just go in a circle. Hey, Auntie. Oh, bye, Auntie. You don't want to talk to me anymore? Bye. And it's not going to lead anywhere I want. Where am I going? All right, let's go to Central Executive.
brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plan attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor.
It's not.
There's no other way to create that kind of energy output.
There is.
Right?
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the Hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Okay, clearance 3. Nice.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
Something's not even breathing hard.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Okay, well, that's not creepy at all. That's good. All right. Does she have anything else?
Hi, Jesse.
Darling's whereabouts.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
Yeah, I like the fact that she's like, I don't want in there because I want to be a security risk. I want in there because I just need more data.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
Right, exactly. How do you get any work done? Jesus Christ. Can you imagine you're in a board meeting? You're like, all right, well, let's go over the numbers. And then 2,000 gallons of water and a tiger shark appear. It's like, and she's all excited about it. Pope's like, oh my God, did you know that this cool thing happened? It was really neat. It was like one of Darling's research projects. You know, 8 executives died, but it's fine.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
Yes, Emily does.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau,
Calicos,
including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
And be kind to myself. Well, I woke up today, not feeling up mentally to going to work, so I took the day off. I took a me day. Now my anxiety's through the roof because I'm scared tomorrow I'm gonna walk in and my boss is gonna be like, you're taking too many days off. But you know, here we are. Eat your vegetables. I don't have any veggies on my plate. I'm sorry, otherwise I would. I demand broccoli tomorrow. I see. Well, you can talk to Sophia about that. She does the cooking. All right, kitties have eaten their treats. They are enjoying them.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
No reason.
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
What are you yelling? More tests. God damn it. Sofa loves Pope. All right, it is getting to be that time, kids. It's 10:40. Normally I stop streaming at 10, but we were having such a good time. But yeah, I think we're good here. Oh wait, more collectibles. What do we? Oh, the hotline. Let's see what the hotline has to say.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else.
What are you doing, sir?
If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
He's intense, huh? Before we go...
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Smart abilities. All right. I really want more launch damage. We're not doing enough damage. And all right, we can get that.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring in an observation unit from the containment
We're
sector.
not doing health.
I'll put in a request to Pope.
All right. Anyway, I don't remember. You'll return to the last checkpoint if you quit to the main menu. Yep. All right. All right, guys. As always, thank you so very much for joining this evening. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I really appreciate you. If you're watching on the VOD or on YouTube in the future, welcome from the past. I hope that you enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed doing it. I think we're going to be doing this some more. I'm really enjoying coming back to the world of Control. Once again, we came here because there is new content to consume. First of all, the pre-order only outfits are available to everybody now. They are available when you hit your first control point. We've seen those. And then there is a new quest, I guess, quest line to do, and it is voiced by Hideo Kojima. We have not gotten to that new content yet, but looking forward to seeing it. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to let's raid out. Let's see where we're gonna find. Let's see who else is in Streamland. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube watching, like I said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know that you're enjoying the content and that I should keep it up. Wow, I don't know why, but my content on stream looks terrible. Is it better for you guys? I hope it's better for you guys than it was on my screen just a second ago. All right. Anyway, let's see who's streaming. Mother Gamer is streaming. We're probably going to raid her. We like raiding her. She's awesome and fun. Let me see here. What else? Ooh, Casual Elephant is doing Kerbal Space Program. Man, I haven't seen me some KSP in quite some time. Let's do that. It looks fine. Okay, good. All right, guys. In the meantime, thank you once again very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And guys, remember, you are deserving of good things in your life. So please, please remember to take time to be kind to yourselves, be kind to those around you. We'll make this world a better place, okay? And I will talk to y'all later. Have a great one, guys. Good night.